Does this sound familiar? It's 3-4 a.m., and once again, you're up making your weary pilgrimage to the bathroom. It's not the first time tonight, is it? This relentless nightly interruption isn't just a minor annoyance, it's a thief. It relentlessly steals your precious sleep, leaving you feeling utterly drained, foggy, and robbing you of the energy and vitality you desperately need for the day ahead. You feel that creeping frustration consuming you with every slow, careful trip in the dark, all while your partner, bless their heart, sleeps like a rock, and you lie there staring at the ceiling wondering, why me? Is this just my fate? Is this simply what aging is? Many people tragically believe so, quietly resigning themselves to chronic fatigue, the terrifying fear of stumbling in the dark, and the crushing idea that they'll simply never sleep through the night again. But I'm here to tell you something with absolute clarity. It doesn't have to be this way. You absolutely do not have to accept a life of broken sleep and perpetually exhausted days. I'm Dr. Grace Prescott, a physician with over 20 years of experience, and I've dedicated my entire career to unraveling the mysteries of the bladder and the urinary system. Thousands of men and women, just like you, have walked through my office doors feeling desperate and utterly hopeless. Yet, time and again, I've witnessed truly incredible transformations. Today, I'm not bringing you generic one-size-fits-all advice. I'm sharing a key, powerful strategy directly from the world of urology. A surprisingly simple, yet profound method about how, and even more importantly, when, to drink water that will finally let you reclaim your nights. This is a technique so logical, so fundamentally overlooked, you'll wonder how you didn't know about it sooner. Stay with me, because this isn't just about changing your nights. This knowledge has the potential to absolutely transform your entire life. Before I give you this life-changing solution, I want you to truly grasp the monumental scope of this problem. Did you know that a staggering 70% of adults over 60 wake up at least once a night to urinate? And for countless others, it's 2, 3, or even more times. This persistent issue has a specific medical name, Nocturia. Let me be unequivocally clear, while it is distressingly common, it is absolutely not normal. This isn't just a harmless toll of getting older. It's a blaring siren in the night, a very real warning signal from your body, and the consequences of ignoring it are far, far more serious than you could ever imagine. Stick with me until the very end, because I will reveal not just why this happens, but the precise, powerful strategy, the very method we teach our own patients to finally break free from this exhausting cycle. I promise you, the final revelation I'm about to share could change your nights forever. We call Nocturia a silent epidemic, and there's a painful reason why. People simply don't talk about it. They suffer in quiet solitude, often feeling shame or a heavy resignation, believing it's just something they have to endure. But in my office, I hear the real, heartbreaking stories. I hear from Michael, a vibrant 72-year-old grandfather who cherished building intricate model ships in bottles, but had to stop because his hands trembled uncontrollably from a profound lack of sleep. I hear from Susan, a 68-year-old retired teacher who tragically fell and fractured her hip on one of her lonely nighttime bathroom trips, an accident that cruelly stole her independence and changed her life forever. These aren't just isolated anecdotes, they are the harsh, often devastating realities. The problem stretches far, far beyond just feeling a bit tired. Let's talk plainly and openly about the genuine dangers lurking behind those frequent bathroom trips. First, there's the very real and immediate risk of falls. In the dark, half asleep, your balance is compromised, your coordination sluggish. That familiar path to the bathroom transforms into a dangerous obstacle course, a misplaced rug, a piece of furniture you usually navigate easily, and the consequence could be a life-altering injury. For an older adult, a hip fracture, for example, often marks the start of a rapid and painful decline. Second, consider the insidious impact on your cognitive health. Deep, uninterrupted sleep isn't a mere luxury, it is an absolute necessity for your brain. During this crucial time, your brain actually cleans house, diligently consolidating memories and clearing out the metabolic toxins that accumulate throughout the day. When your sleep is repeatedly fragmented night after night, that vital cleanup simply doesn't happen properly. The agonizing result? Persistent brain fog, profound trouble concentrating, poor memory, and over time, a significantly higher risk of neurodegenerative diseases. It's often not age making you feel forgetful, it's the dire lack of quality sleep. Third, and just as critical, is the immense strain on your heart. Every single time you wake up suddenly, your body releases a surge of stress hormones. Your blood pressure and heart rate spike. If this happens multiple times every night, you are relentlessly subjecting your cardiovascular system to constant, exhausting stress. Numerous studies definitively link severe nocturia to a significantly higher risk of hypertension and other serious heart issues. And finally, we must acknowledge the profound emotional toll. Chronic fatigue mercilessly steals your joy. It makes you irritable, anxious, and can sadly lead to debilitating depression. It pulls you away from the activities you love, isolates you from your cherished family and friends, and traps you in a cycle of exhaustion that feels utterly impossible to escape. You slowly, painfully stop being you. So, why does this happen to so many of us as we age? There are several compelling reasons. Primarily, your body naturally produces less antidiuretic hormone, ADH, at night. ADH is the crucial signal that tells your kidneys to significantly slow down urine production while you sleep. With less ADH, that urine factory keeps running at full speed. Secondly, your bladder capacity may gradually decrease over time. And third, a factor that few people know about is fluid redistribution. If your ankles tend to swell a bit during the day, that fluid doesn't magically vanish. When you lie down to sleep, gravity no longer holds it in your legs. It subtly returns to your bloodstream, passes efficiently through your kidneys, and ends up in your bladder, invariably waking you up a few hours later. Now that you truly understand the gravity of this problem and the science behind it, we are finally ready to debunk the pervasive myths and build the robust solution you've been waiting for. Before I reveal the truly effective strategy, we first have to stop doing what's actually making things worse. Most people, with the very best intentions, make common mistakes that actually worsen their nocturia. Let's bravely shatter the 3 most common myths that keep you trapped in this cycle. Myth number 1. To avoid urinating at night, I drink as little water as possible during the day. This is, without a doubt, the most common and utterly counterproductive mistake. It seems logical, doesn't it? Less water in, less urine out. But your body is far more complex than that simple equation. When you actively dehydrate yourself throughout the day, your urine becomes highly concentrated. That super concentrated urine acts like an irritant, literally irritating your bladder walls. Imagine pouring lemon juice on a wound. That's what it feels like to your bladder. That constant irritation can make your bladder hypersensitive and nervous, sending frantic, "go to the bathroom now" signals even when it's not truly full. Plus, when you finally do drink something in the late afternoon to quench that built-up thirst, your body, in conservation mode, tries to process that liquid all at once, very often at night. Paradoxically, drinking too little during the day can actually lead to more bathroom trips at night. Myth number 2. The problem is, I just have a small bladder. I've always been this way. Look, while a small number of people may indeed have a smaller functional bladder capacity, in the vast majority of nocturia cases in adults, the issue isn't the physical size of the tank, your bladder, but rather the relentless pace of the factory, your kidneys, at night. As we discussed, lower ADH production and fluid returning from your legs are the true culprits. You could have the biggest bladder in the world, but if your kidneys are tirelessly producing urine non-stop while you try to sleep, you'll still wake up. Blaming a small bladder is an easy excuse that tragically keeps you from tackling the real root of the problem. And no, it's absolutely not something you just have to live with. Myth number 3. A glass of wine or a beer relaxes me and helps me sleep. It can't be that bad. This myth is particularly harmful. While alcohol might initially make you feel drowsy and believe you're relaxing into sleep, it actually sabotages your rest, especially when it comes to those dreaded bathroom trips. Alcohol is a potent diuretic, meaning it makes you urinate more. But worse, it sharply suppresses the release of that valuable antidiuretic hormone, ADH, the very hormone your body needs to reduce urine at night. So, when you drink alcohol before bed, you're creating a terrible combination. First, you're taking in extra liquid, and second, you're actively turning off the natural brake your body uses to avoid producing urine at night. It's the perfect, unfortunate recipe for nocturia. Furthermore, alcohol notoriously disrupts overall sleep quality and often causes you to wake up in the crucial second half of the night, precisely when your bladder is also screaming enough. Avoiding alcohol, especially in the critical hours before bed, is one of the single most effective changes you can make right now. Now that you understand what definitely doesn't work, you've taken a giant step forward. You've cleared the ground. Are you ready for the strategy that actually works? Welcome to the Smart Hydration Strategy. This is truly the heart of our conversation, the method that has given countless patients their cherished sleep back. Forget the outdated, unhelpful advice of drink less. Our new empowering mantra is drink smarter. The ASIM method is a simple 5-step strategy designed to be easy to remember and apply. ASIM is a clever acronym: adjust, soften, stop, integrate, manage. Let's walk through each step clearly, and then I'll add 2 extra crucial keys for a truly foolproof protocol. Step 1. Adjust your hydration. The key principle here is to aggressively front-load most of your liquid intake into the first half of the day. The golden rule I share with all my patients is this: strive to consume a full 75% of your daily liquids before 4 p.m. How do you do this? When you wake up, start your day right with 1 or 2 good, refreshing glasses of water to kickstart your system. Throughout the morning, keep a water bottle conveniently handy and take steady, consistent sips. Don't wait until you feel thirsty. Thirst is already a sign of dehydration. With lunch, have another generous glass of water. By consciously doing this, you give your kidneys the entire day to efficiently process liquids while you're active and upright. You're working with your body's natural rhythm. By 4 p.m., you'll be perfectly hydrated, and now we can begin the intelligent preparation for your peaceful night. Step 2. Soften the transition. This is about landing gently. From 4 p.m. onward, you absolutely don't want to cut off water abruptly. Instead, we enter the landing phase. From this time until dinner, significantly reduce the amount you drink. Perhaps half a glass if you're genuinely thirsty, but no more. Dinner itself is critical. Try to eat at least 3 hours before your planned bedtime, and during dinner, drink only just enough to help you comfortably swallow your food. A few small sips are fine, but a whole glass is a definite no-no. This gradual, conscious reduction signals to your body that it's time to slow down urine production. Step 3. Stop in time. This is what I call the sacred zone. This is arguably the strictest and perhaps most important step. Create an absolute sacred zone of 2 hours before bed where you drink absolutely no liquids whatsoever. If you typically go to bed at 10 p.m., your very last drop of liquid should be consumed by 8 p.m. There are no exceptions to this rule. This crucial 2-hour window gives your kidneys the necessary time to do their final filtering and send that last bit of urine to your bladder before you actually fall asleep. If you drink anything within those 2 hours, it is almost certain your kidneys will be in overdrive when you lay your head on the pillow, setting you up for that inevitable bathroom trip at 1 or 2 a.m. If your mouth feels dry, simply rinse it without swallowing, or take a tiny, almost imperceptible sip, but not a full glass. This rule is sacred. That's the core ASIM method. But now let's add 2 extra steps that truly elevate it. Step 4. Integrate electrolytes. This is a brilliant little trick to help your body use water much more efficiently. Hydration isn't just about the act of drinking water, it's about getting that water effectively absorbed by your cells. Electrolytes are the secret helpers. The idea is wonderfully simple. In your very first glass of water in the morning, add a tiny pinch, just a pinch, of unrefined sea salt and a splash of fresh lemon juice. The salt provides essential sodium, which significantly helps water get absorbed by your cells, and the lemon adds valuable potassium. This simple addition can make your morning hydration dramatically more effective, ultimately reducing your thirst and need to drink later in the afternoon. Step 5. Manage your dinner. This is about controlling the saboteurs. What you eat for dinner is just as profoundly important as what you drink. For your final meal of the day, actively avoid spicy or highly acidic foods, which are known irritants to the bladder. Steer clear of too much sugar or simple carbohydrates, which can unnecessarily increase urine production. Limit high water content foods like watery soups, watermelon or cucumbers. Save those for earlier in the day. Definitely avoid chocolate and caffeine, both of which are powerful bladder stimulants. And of course, no coffee, tea or sodas with your evening meal. Instead, choose a dinner rich in lean protein and plenty of cooked vegetables. This combination helps keep your blood sugar stable and avoids overloading your system just before bed. There you have it, the complete ASIM method. It's not magic, it is precisely applied science designed to work with your body. If the ASIM method is the powerful engine, these supporting techniques are the high-performance tires, truly boosting your results. They are additional strategies that will maximize your success. Supporting technique 1, double voiding. This simple practice ensures your tank is truly empty. Have you ever gone to the bathroom right before bed only to feel that nagging urge again 20 minutes later? It's often because you didn't fully empty your bladder the first time. The double voiding technique is surprisingly simple and remarkably powerful. Right before you get into bed, go to the bathroom. Sit comfortably on the toilet. Yes, men, you too, sitting genuinely relaxes your pelvic floor muscles and allows for a more complete emptying. When you believe you're done, don't immediately get up. Wait patiently for about 30 to 60 seconds. Take a few deep breaths, relax completely. Now, lean forward slightly and gently try to urinate again. You will be utterly surprised how often a little bit more comes out, and that little bit more can be the crucial difference between sleeping through the night or waking up again at 3 a.m. Make this your sacred pre-bed ritual. Supporting technique 2, the gravity elevator. This helps manage those migrating fluids. Remember that fluid returning from your legs? We can proactively get ahead of that process. The solution is ingeniously simple, the gravity elevator. 1 or 2 hours before you go to bed, while you're reading a book or relaxing and watching TV, elevate your legs comfortably above heart level. Prop them up on pillows on the couch or simply lie in bed with your feet raised. This clever technique uses gravity to your advantage, gently encouraging that accumulated fluid to return to your circulation before you lie down for the night. Your kidneys will then process it, and you can eliminate it with your proactive double voiding. You're essentially milking your legs, so they don't milk your bladder while you sleep. Additionally, wearing compression socks during the day can also significantly help prevent fluid buildup in the first place. Supporting technique 3, salt shaker control. While we used a tiny pinch of salt in the morning for electrolytes, too much salt in your overall diet is a recipe for disaster when it comes to nocturia. When you consume excessive salt, your body naturally retains water to dilute it. This makes you feel thirstier, so you drink more. Plus, your kidneys have to work overtime, often double duty, to eliminate all that excess salt, and they desperately need water for that process, which then of course turns into more urine. Be vigilant about processed foods, deli meats and ready-made meals. These are often hidden salt traps. Cooking at home gives you ultimate control. Cutting down on salt not only significantly helps your bladder, but it's also a powerful boon for your blood pressure and overall heart health. We have bravely unmasked nocturia not as a mere annoyance, but as a genuine thief of life and vitality. We've courageously debunked the myths that have kept you stuck in this exhausting cycle. And most importantly, I've given you the invaluable keys, the ASIM method, and these potent supporting techniques to take back complete control of your nights. I vividly remember my patient, Michael, the model shipbuilder. After just 2 weeks of diligently following this protocol, he called me and his voice sounded stronger, more vibrant than I'd heard it in months. "Doctor," he exclaimed, "last night I slept 7 hours straight. 7! I didn't even remember what that felt like. This morning my hands weren't shaking at all. I'm back in my workshop. I'm not just sleeping more. I feel alive again." That incredible transformation, that reclaiming of life, is absolutely possible for you starting tonight. Reclaiming your sleep is a powerful decision, a conscious choice to apply everything you've learned today. So here is your clear, actionable plan. Adjust your hydration, ensuring most of it is consumed before 4 p.m. Softly transition and stop liquids. Reduce your intake in the afternoon and rigorously respect the sacred 2-hour no liquid zone before bed. Support your body with the effective techniques of double voiding, gentle leg elevation before bed, and smart salt control in your diet. You now possess the knowledge. You have the powerful tools. The power to fundamentally change your nights and reclaim your rested, vibrant self is now firmly in your hands. If this invaluable information has added true value to your life, I ask for 3 very simple but important things. First, please hit that like button so this video can reach more people who desperately need this vital information. Second, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any other life-changing health tips I'll be sharing. And third, and this is truly important to me, go to the comments section right now and tell me how many times you currently get up at night. Share your number. There is absolutely no shame here, just a supportive community of people who truly understand exactly what you're going through. By writing it down, you're not just taking a crucial first step for yourself. You're also helping countless others know they are not alone in this struggle. Thank you for your time and your trust. Now, go and prepare yourself for the best night's sleep you've had in years. You absolutely deserve it.